round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Here we go. So Detroit will get the first possession. Pass to Harris. That one doesn't go. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And that one, good. Halliburton's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pacers. Cunningham with it. Harris outside. Stewart with the screen on Siakam. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Siakam. Halliburton, the shot missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Mathurin. Thompson misses. And here's Indiana. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Here's Stewart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Siakam inside. Guarded by Harris. Siakam, that's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Cunningham finds Stewart. And here is Robinson. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here is Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Pacers trail by 3. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And another 3 for Indiana. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Your Pacers Christian Day 2 are bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
Here's Stewart. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Siakam, good.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Pass to Harris. To Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Here's Mathurin. Nothing on the board.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here is Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Back to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Harris. On this that time would have put him up.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Siakam, a screen on Robinson. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Pistons have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Time for your Indiana Pistons, everyone. Let's get excited.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Here's Stewart. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in off the backboard. Cunningham's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Siakam, that's good.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Mathurin with some nice defense. Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Moving the ball, and a wide open look for Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Thompson against Mathurin. Thompson pass. Dunked by Stewart.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Jackson. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Rebound, Detroit.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10. Fires for 3. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Cunningham looking it over. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Bradley's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kevin Huerter comes in for Asar Thompson.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And it's blocked. Bounce pass Huerter. Here's Cunningham outside for Robinson. Off target with his 3. Robinson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Pass to Nembhard. 3 on the clock. There's Walker with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Now here's Huerter. Stewart with a screen on Walker. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Nembhard. Still without a basket. Here's Bradley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holland. Toppin covering. Holland no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Now Shepard. Bradley sets the pick for Shepard. Lets it go with the 3. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the floor for Detroit, Holland is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Reed. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Herter in at the 2. Now here's Herter. Scoreless thus far. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Siakam. That one is good again. He's 6 right from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Green. Here's Hurt. Latrey. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Sasser. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 2. Pass to Herter. From downtown, they get it again. Reed misses. Here's Indiana. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nemhard, the pass to Shepard. Here's Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper. Toppin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Shepard. Nemhard for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
The Pacers hyper is here. The Pacers hyper is here.
Jones checked in for Shepard. Detroit also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Javonte Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Pistons trailed by 8. Herter with it. No scoring in this one. Reed a screen on Nemhard. Cunningham's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now, here's Siakam. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assisted.
Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Indiana. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. Thompson kicks to Harris. And it's off from 3-point range. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple. Pistons trailed by 8. Cunningham up top. Nemhard covering. Nemhard against Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
for Indiana. 0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Shot clock at 2. Herter, no good.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Inside. Here's Siakam. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Three-pointer. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cunningham, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Cunningham's got 12.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Toppin a screen on Reed. Pass to Toppin. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trailed by 8. On deep, Herter. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Takes the 13-footer. Walker is screen on Herter. Halliburton, no good. The Pistons shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Herter against Halliburton. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. There's Siakam. He's got 14. Over Reed. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And right now, Siakam is guilty. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
To the inside. Cunningham. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Toppin. And here is Siakam. Reed covering. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Off target with his 3. Pistons trailed by 5. Cunningham finds Thompson. For 3, Harris. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jarris Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Andrew Nembhard. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Paul Reed. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Herter. There's a screen. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Harris against Siakam. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Now, here's Siakam. 18 points for him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Mathurin against Cunningham. Halliburton for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Cunningham for 3. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Harris outside. Robinson left side. Thompson outside. looking it over. Here's the three. And Cade Cunningham with the three. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Pass to Neesmith. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Thompson. It's blocked. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Siakam. Over Harris. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. And here's Thompson. He's got 7. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. And here's Halliburton. And another 3 for Indiana.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Halliburton against Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Here's Siakam, and it's good for 2. Siakam's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pacers. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. The official of the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
Pacers leading by 10. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Jackson, and at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Rising fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. No good from outside.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Halliburton against Cunningham. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. No good that time. Mathurin for 3. They get the rebound. There's the triple. He's off on that one.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Driving in. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
There's the screen. It's up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Halliburton passes to Jackson. Siakam inside. Harris is there. Halliburton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. He's got 21.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cunningham against Halliburton.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And that one, good.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. 1 shot.
1 shot.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam.
And sometimes Siakam just overwhelms defenses inside. It makes them foul.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Both good from the line that time.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 9. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. No coverage that time. Stewart's got 11 points.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Basket counts. 34 points for Siakam.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. He's got 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Nesmith. He has yet to score.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Pocket 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. Indiana leading by 7. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. They set the pick. Siakam for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Robinson and Detroit again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
That's good from Jackson. And so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pass to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Mathurin. The drive by Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot, on the run, or Sear, tough to catch.
Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson a screen on Harris. Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Cunningham's shot is off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Cunningham gets to Robinson. Pass to Stewart. Now, over Halliburton. Shot is off. Fires from deep. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead. Outside Robinson. Stewart finds Cunningham. Fades and shoots. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Rejected by Harris.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. In every position and defensive.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see those dance moves.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. Jarris Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Nesmith. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for the Pistons. Off the inbound. Siakam misses. Pistons trail by 10. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Toppin pulls it in. The Pacers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Nembhard for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson against Siakam. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Pacers leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And the shot goes in. Toppin's got 5 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Stewart. 15 points in the game. Stewart, a screen for Huerter. The three-pointer is right on target.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Halliburton kicks to Walker. From outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Robinson. Back to Thompson. Harris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 9-point game. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
The Pistons shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Pacers. Robinson Earls checked in for, and Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. Detroit also making some changes. Reedy's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Robinson. And he's good on the second. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Nembhard the pass to Robinson Earl. Lets a floater go to the inside. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Cunningham.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim, using that length inside.
Here's Nembhard. No one near Shepard. Lets it go. No good on the triple. Cunningham against Nembhard. Good on the shot. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
A great job by using the separation.
Earl buries it down low. Robinson Earl's got his first bucket in this one. Bounce pass Herter. Cunningham for three. Out to Thompson. Pass to Herter. Here's Holland. This one for three. Toppin pulls it in. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Rebounded by the Pistons. In the corner. Herter with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Reed a screen on Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our Just of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Javonte Green. Holland is out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Cunningham in at the 1.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Holland gets it to go.
Yeah, Cunningham, true catalyst for this offense.
Pass to Shepard. Siakam. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Holland. Green with a screen on Toppin. It's tipped. Nembhard with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Huerter, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Walker. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Siakam passes to Walker and finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Here's Reed and the dunk by Reed.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. Toppin a screen on Cunningham. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Cunningham inside. Nembhard covering. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cunningham. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Tapping a screen on Reed. Here's Siakam. True on the 14-footer. Siakam's got 38 points.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Nembhard. Cunningham's shot is off. Indiana leading by 4. Back to Nembhard. Now Toppin. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Now Nembhard. Sinks that one from the post. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham drives in. Reed kicks to Huerter. Cunningham passes to Holland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Holland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, passing is truly one of the strengths of Cunningham's game, even when he's already inside the paint.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Coming out in the court. Let's turn it up.
Pacers making a change here. Halliburton's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't inch is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thanks so much. Now, here's Siakam. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 40 points.
And he has led them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Walks up the alley pass, and the dunk by Reed.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. For three, it's rebounded by Herter. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Nembhard finds Toppin. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Back to Stewart. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now, here's Toppin. Charity stripe shot. Siakam misses. Cunningham outside. To take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Pass to Toppin. Indiana again missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Cunningham. There's Holland. There's the 3. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Nembhard for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Herter passes to Cunningham. Pass to Herter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Back to Siakam. Shoots over Holland. Siakam misses.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that.
Cunningham with it. Pass to Stewart. To Cunningham. Here's Hurt. Stewart in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And got it! Another basket.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Stewart with the screen on Halliburton. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Money from the wing. Cunningham's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Pistons. Halliburton outside. Down low. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's Herter. And down goes the free.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes here for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jarris Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And then for Detroit, Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Now, here's Siakam. And stolen by Harris. Siakam with the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And the shot will go down.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Robinson. Buries the deep ball.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam. Rejected by Harris. Thompson outside. Cunningham fires. Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. Big-time move inside.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Mathurin. Thompson outside. Here's Stewart. Wide open. And it misses. Halliburton, and it doesn't go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now Robinson. Now Thompson. Up top, Cunningham. The shot from 20. Outside Harris. Stewart with the screen on Halliburton. Can't get it to go.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And they pick up the 2. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so it's Detroit with the W, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA Sports. Let's take a look at our game Cade Cunningham.